Hey everybody, welcome back to EricaTV, and today I will be giving you 5 tips that I follow to grow my hair on my natural hair journey. So if you want to know these tips that I use, continue watching this video. But before we get into this video, make sure you click that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and make sure you follow me on Instagram at Eonce with 3 underscores. And also, if you want to know how to get this perfect twist out that I have in my hair right now, I did record a video on that, so go check that out. But let's just hop straight into this video. So tip number 1 that I recommend for everyone is to just simply leave your hair alone, sis. Leave it alone. Okay? Because I feel like a lot of people, when they're natural, they want to do this, they want to do that, especially, and this is, in my opinion, especially recommended for people who are starting really short, who did a big chop, or who hair is short and want to grow it. When I first cut my hair, I didn't do a big chop. I actually went from I actually left my hair alone for maybe I would say 2 or 3 years, and I didn't get a perm, but I was actually perming like the front of my head and like the sides, because I was getting sew-ins, and you know, we can't have the sew-ins with, you know, nappy leave out. And in order for my hair to be bone straight like the weave that I was wearing, I needed to be permed. That was a whole separate issue. Anyways, I went ahead and cut my permed hair out, even though we had the issue in the front, but it took me a while to get that out too. But I went ahead and chopped it off, and my hair was really short when I first did that. My cousin actually did it for me because she was like, why don't we just chop the permed hair off? So I went ahead and did that around Thanksgiving. So November 24th, 2017 was whenever I cut my hair off. So that was about 2.5 years ago. So I've been natural for about 2.5 years. So these are tips that I've been using for about 2.5 years. So like I said, leave your hair alone, sis. Like, don't be doing all the hair colors. Don't be doing like, I wouldn't recommend to try to do all the styles, to try to do all of the extra when you first cut your hair. Whenever I first cut my hair, I left my hair alone. I braided it up, put it in wigs, like protective style, protective style, protective style, and just let your hair grow. You know, if you want to let your hair grow, in my opinion, the quickest way I let it grow was to leave it alone. And another thing, like, you're able to see your hair growth easier when you leave it alone, because when you constantly have your hair out, it's kind of harder for you to see your progress, right? When you have your hair out, you're like, my hair not even growing. Like, it's not even growing. When you constantly have your hair out, you don't really see the growth. And so I would leave my hair up maybe like 2 to 3 months at a time, sometimes even 4 months. And that way, after you take your hair out of that protective style, after a few months go by, you really get to see your growth over that amount of time. So that is my number 1 tip, is to leave your hair alone. So my second tip is to add the right amount of oils in your hair. And you can find products to add those oils into your hair. What I found best was to just add the oil straight into my hair. So I would add oils like castor oil or argan oil or coconut oil, whatever oil I could find, really. And I would just add those oils into my hair. I know some people say that some oils do not work for their hair, but honestly, if you just add all of the oils into your hair, one of those oils are going to give you the moisturization that you need, and you won't have to really search for what oil works for your hair, in my opinion, because all of the oils do different things. So I don't even know if that's a such thing as the oil to work for your hair. I don't know, but just adding the oil straight into my hair really worked for me. Also, hot oil treatments, that really works and gets the oil saturated into your hair, because if you have hair like me and you're very low porosity, you really need something to penetrate that oil into your hair. So that is my second tip. My third tip is to deep condition with added heat. Now, one of my teammates actually put me on this, and I was actually deep conditioning when I first started my natural hair journey, but when I added the heat to my deep conditioning that made my texture feel a lot better, and it also helped the deep conditioner penetrate my hair. My hair was a lot more moisturized whenever I completed my deep conditioning process. And this of course leads to hair growth, because you know that getting the moisturization into your hair helps your hair grow. Okay, so when I say deep conditioning plus added heat, so I would put my hair into a shower cap and sit under a dryer, and I would sit under a dryer for maybe like an hour or two, and this would really help get your hair saturated with that deep conditioner and the oils and just the things that are in that deep conditioner to help your hair. So that is my third tip. My fourth tip is no straightening or excessive heat to your hair. I have not straightened my hair since I've been natural. So for the 2.5 years that I've been natural so far, I have not straightened my hair. The only heat that I've actually used is maybe blow drying my hair, but like I mentioned before, I leave my hair alone, so I don't really apply that much heat because my natural hair isn't really out. Okay, so and I will start doing these things once my hair reaches the length or the desired length that I want it to be, but it's not really to that point yet, so I don't want to do anything to hinder it from continuing to grow, because these things that I've been doing have been helping me grow my hair. So don't flat iron your hair. I don't care how much you want to get that silk press, sis. Don't do it. Just wait, because even if you get the silk press, if your hair isn't at the length that you want it to be, the silk press won't be as long as you want it to be, then you really won't be satisfied. So you just added heat to your hair for no reason. So, and as you know, heat can damage your hair from growing, so that's why I say that. And then last thing, this is really one of the most important tips, because this really does hinder your hair from growing, is adding colors and harsh chemicals to your hair. So adding colors, hair dyes, yes, has very harsh chemicals, and also bleaching your hair can really just stop your hair from growing. So, and that's why a lot of people I know, they have either dyed their hair or bleached their hair, and they have had to cut it and start over, or they're struggling with trying to fix what they messed up. So adding colors and harsh chemicals can definitely damage your hair and stop it from growing. I'm pretty sure there are colors that you can put in your hair that doesn't damage your hair. Like I just did a video on this hair wax that I found. It's a temporary hair wax. You can go check that video out too. But it's a temporary hair wax that doesn't have any harsh chemicals in it. It's not permanent, and you just pretty much put it on your hair and it lasts for a couple days and you wash it out. Now if you want to do that, that's fine, but when you get into permanent hair color and hair dye and bleaching, that's when it becomes an issue. Okay, so these are my main 5 tips that I have today. These are things that I've done on my natural hair journey, and I hope that it helps you out on your natural hair journey. So thank you for tuning into this video. But before we go today, guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.